Woo! What is going on over here? Are we live? We on this restream joint. Everything is new. But what it be? What it do? Play it. So how I carry the tune there. That's the E sharp. Okay, I'm practicing to get into the Juilliard School of Arts, and they said they need a backup singer for Kanye. Kanye's making a comeback. Look, man, Kanye's making a comeback. Everyone's dropping him, but they need somebody to replace him. And that's where I come in. But the reason why I'm also feeling very, very good today, apart from having a chance to work with Yi, is the fact that right at the beginning of this wonderful show, I had said to everybody that came on, if we had like all of us said, yeah, with Ten Hag there, with Lisandro and all these fellas all coming in, we will definitely finish in top three. Now, I told everybody to pipe down, take a deep breath, have some cookies, with a little bit of milk, calm down. I said that was a major pipe dream. I said if we finish in sixth place or seventh place, that would be a blessing. And I did say right from the start, if somebody gave me the hand and said, Roy, I'm going to let you and let Manchester United finish in fourth right now before the season starts. Will you take it? I'll say, sir, I'll take it, sir. I will shake your hand right now. I would gladly take it and I will walk away into the meadows, into the wonderful, beautiful fields with the sheep and the lamb singing. Mary had a little lamb, very, very happy because the way we were a year ago was absolutely shambolic. Now, today, after the win against Chelsea yesterday, we won 4-1. We have guaranteed ourselves Champions League spot. I think we can finish in third place if Newcastle lose to Chelsea in their last game and we are playing Fulham. So, hey, let me eat my words. Let me take my words back. I always like to be a bit of a realist. I don't like to put too high expectations. I would put high expectations if we can. But congratulations to everybody, all of you Manchester United fans watching the non-Manchester United fans watching it. Give yourself a congratulations. You all did something today. The non-fans, congratulate yourself because you're here watching the show. You're on the right path. You're going to be successful. For all the Manchester United fans, give yourself a pat. But I can't give myself a pat. So I got somebody else here to give me a pat. And this guy was with me from the start all the way to the end. He has witnessed everything, and he is one of them who said, I think we could finish in third place. I call him a clown. I didn't actually call him a clown. I call him a fool. I call you guys a clown. And I said this guy was a fool to think such foolhardiness, such foolishness could happen. But hey, we finished in fourth place, man. How you like that? And if I may say,
we are in third today.
we're in third today. We can be happy with it. We have one more game on Sunday, 11:30, all the game. But think about it, we are in fourth place now with some major, major nonsense happening. One of the big nonsense that I like to bring up here is, remember when Casemiro got the red card and he couldn't play like 3-4 games? Somebody asked Ten Hag, in the press conference, did you think that you could have finished higher? Let me get the banner up. Let me get talking about it. Ten asked somebody at the press conference, do you think that we could have finished higher if guys like Casemiro were not given that very, very dubious 3-5-4 red card that made him miss 3 matches? Ten Hag said, not really. He said, not really. He said, maybe those things might have made affected in some way, but not really, because I think he's trying to cover, he's thinking like, maybe the other players should come in and replace and take. So right now, the conversation I see happening among the fan is, if the fella didn't get injured, if the red card, we could have actually finished higher in the table. What do you think?
I mean, I think he's throwing down the gauntlet to all the other players also, because you have to step up. We can't be just relying on one player. And I think what he mentioned is that he's sort of giving a hint to all the players of what he's expecting for next season. It's either you perform or get out, because we are demanding a very high standard here.
That's what he said too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He says, so go ahead. Sorry.
No, he's expecting a certain level of standard, and I think he set it straight from the start when he came in, and we can see, like, after that loss to Brentford, and then he said, I'm going to run with you, even though he's going to he almost lost his life. He said he was like catching up his breath and everything, but everyone saw that he meant business, and by dropping Ronaldo, everyone was shocked actually. He said, oh shit, okay, this guy is not joking. When he said he dropped him. He dropped Rashford. He dropped whoever that is not there. I mean, the undroppable was dropped. And how many fellas he dropped? And the biggest one was actually our...
I thought Rashford was the big one. Who was the big one?
Maguire.
Oh, I mean, that was a
Excellent.
blessing.
Yeah, yeah. So the thing is, he gave him the chance for the first two game, and he totally screwed it up. So out he goes, and then he
Yep.
never really get to come back to the first team until all the injuries.
Now you see, it's nice. It's nice to sit down here right now and reflect. But I want to
Mm.
know what you guys think. Anybody here tuning in? Let me know. Do you think that we should be lamenting about how maybe we could have finished in third or second place if we had these two guys in? I want to say this. My 2 cents is this: there's nobody who's going to beat City.
Yeah.
Come on, they. Well, I had a few words here to explain how they were playing. No man, forget it. They are
Initially,
playing.
they were slow burning this season. They were doing quite a few mistakes at the start of the season. But
Mm,
after that, after the World Cup, they were just quietly doing the job. And the thing is, everyone was writing Haaland off, and he was
me too.
quietly doing his job. Just
Me
scoring
too.
goals, just
I said
scoring
he'll
and
be
scoring.
injured. You know, I think he'll
And
probably be injured. We sit out half the season.
hmm, see, this City team, I have to give it
The
to
hell
them.
I know.
They, they, they were. I would say they were like a force to be reckoned with. Actually,
Mm.
I mean, they were just a force of nature. They were just pushing and pushing and pushing, quietly just hunting and hunting Arsenal down. And Arsenal was a bit confident. Oh, we're like 8 points ahead. There. Where are
I
they
mean,
now?
that's why I was thinking. Like, even if you want to say if Casemiro did not get the red cards, played
Hmm.
those 3 games where we didn't win, what we struggled
Yeah.
in those 3 games. Ericsson also was out. I want to say this: City. Man, I hate saying it, but there's something with them this season. Like you, so I don't think you can put words into it. But
Yeah.
except for their force, they seem
Yeah.
to
Of
be such a
course.
force to be
Yeah.
with, to be reckoned with. That I don't
Mhm.
think we could win. I don't think there was any chance for us to beat them this season. The one who had the best chance to beat them this season were the Bloods. Hey, damn blood. Hey, blood. It's not. It's in blood. It's not. It's all wrong. It's over, blood. We're gonna win it, blood. It's all the Bloods. It's the Bloods who the ones who like. We got a guy. You guys wondering what I'm saying? Arsenal fans like to call themselves Bloods. BLUD. All right. I'm playing Warzone. There guys blood here, there. I just mentioned Arsenal. Everyone goes ape shit. You see, they call themselves blood. I thought they would at least some form or whatever get it, lah. But holy crap. Why would you bet on any London club apart from Chelsea winning it? You know what I'm saying? Why would you even put money on any of these clowns to actually win the title except from Chelsea? Because look what happened, man. The capitulation is just unreal. And I remember putting it in the group saying, look, if Arsenal don't win it this season with the lead they had, mentally they're
Mhm.
broken, and
Mhm.
City are going to be so strong. Damn, that came true.
That came true, man. And you should see the Arsenal's matches, the last few matches. It was quite hard to watch, actually. You can see it's
For
like
1-0 against Nottingham,
it's quite hard to watch. You see, it's like they gave up. I mean, they kind of like lost their mojo, like
they gave up.
yeah, it's just bad.
Yeah,
It's
it was
just
just
horrible.
no. So like, I want to put this to bed, guys. I don't think we could have finished higher than 4. I don't want to be really realistic here. 4 is a miracle, and the bloody EPL for not putting Eric Ten Hag as one of the managers of the
Yes,
season. What
that's a crime, man.
travesty is this? What
That's some
absolute
bullshit, man.
travesty is like Eric Ten Hag not being nominated? Now look at the game we played yesterday. Chelsea with all the bullshit happening.
Hmm.
I don't think any of us were worried that we're going to lose, but there
Hmm.
was a little bit of a hint there that we could lose because we have lost 2 matches in a row recently. Brighton
Hmm.
and one more, right? Forgot who.
West
Can't
Ham.
remember. West Ham. What nonsense. So we went into the Chelsea game. I was thinking, well, probably better chance to win.
Yeah, and
But
they lost only one nil to City. I think like
ah,
about a week ago,
correct,
right?
correct. It
Mm.
looked like the the game this morning seemed like it was okay. For one, it was a very open game.
Mm.
Both guys are playing very open. Chelsea put a lot of crosses into the middle that there was nobody there to finish. The Mudrik guy is nowhere. I think he's trash. 0 for
I felt that
17.
the Conor Gallagher was doing quite well.
Conor Gallagher did well.
He's doing a lot of penetrating run,
He
and
was he was
it's
good. I like
quite scary
Enzo.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
Jao wasn't there until the goal in the end, and
Hmm.
the other fella Mudrik, no, the African kid, Maduka,
That's it.
whatever, that
Whatever,
that that
man.
boy wearing the do rag. So I thought those
Mm.
guys were good, but on Manchester United side, bro, what the
Mhm.
shit were we doing yesterday? All you saw the strategy now. What Chelsea were doing: give the ball to Enzo, and then he's a long ball.
Mm.
What
And they
did
were
you see? Yes,
penetrating. They were just cutting us
just
open, man.
cutting.
Actually, I was quite surprised. I was like, why are they cutting us open so easily? What happened to our like compact style of play? But I mean, we
Ah,
were very lucky at of the first few shots that they actually missed. I mean, thank God for Chelsea because being in that stupid form they have.
correct. They did miss. Yeah,
They
they
missed a
quite a few shots.
lot. Actually, they
Yeah,
missed a lot in the first. I think the first 10 minutes they missed a lot until Casemiro scored a goal. Then after that, the momentum was switched already, lah. But
true
you can
that.
see Chelsea were trying, and they had that what's that guy's name? The left back, the young 18-year-old left back. My God, that guy almost scored a goal. The one that he cut in, then he shot lucky. De Gea actually managed
Forgot.
to was alert lah. Managed to catch the ball.
Yeah, so I wasn't very happy with the game this morning. I thought we were playing a bit. I mean, it's nice to see an open game. You know, the Chelsea and Spurs games can get very boring. Sorry, the City and
Yes.
Spurs game can be quite boring sometimes. It was nice to see a very open game because I think Chelsea had nothing to play for. You know, then
Mhm.
out of all the cups and everything, all the leagues and whatever they're out. Nice to see the open game, but I was thinking this is going to be a precursor for the FA Cup, right? And then first goal, Casemiro, man, Casemiro getting better and better and better and better. Huh?
Mhm.
Like wow, fantastic! Coming with a header goal,
You
shooting.
think he should be captain? Lah?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I did in the previous show. Guys, check out the previous show I did. I said
Yep.
post haste next season, just cut the
Yep.
crap. No need
Give him
Bruno, just
the
give it to
captaincy, man.
Casemiro. Easy, calm presence. Hardly injured,
And
always there, ready.
and he steps up for the team. If you notice, he steps up for the team. He's the type that go to fella's face, like you don't touch my guys, kind of thing.
He's
He's like
he,
the
he, he
taiko lah, the boss
he's
lah.
a taiko. He's a taiko. He's doing the moves in the game that will influence the match, and emotionally. The
Mm.
players, the things he do can
Yep.
charge you up. Yesterday, I was like, damn, there's some crazy ass
Damn.
tackles,
Yeah,
man.
man.
He's going to get a card soon. Did he get a card yesterday? I forgot.
I don't
He
think
must
so.
have. He must. Oh, he didn't.
I mean,
It,
yellow card maybe lah, but he
Yeah,
was
yellow
doing
card.
quite
I
well.
don't remember. Yeah, he was doing well. He was all over the place.
Yep.
Bruno playing in that 10 again seemed okay, but I think I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a bit of Bruno fatigue. I want to
A,
talk about
li-
this.
a little bit, yes. Agreed.
Is it just me? I feel like I'm getting a bit of Bruno fatigue now. I want someone else to play in that role. Like many of us were also talking about today about the positionings, right? And okay, let's put that. My man, the man here says Casemiro. Yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So moving on, a lot of people are talking to put back Sancho
Mm-hmm.
on the right.
Yes,
On the right.
I'm one
Here's
of
the
them.
thing. I was watching his highlights when he was in Borussia.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me? He is running at defenders like
Right?
nobody's business and beating them for pace.
Yep.
Now, yesterday when I watched that, he again doing the same thing, bro. Third half and then he cuts back.
Mm.
Third half and then it's like he's
He,
afraid to lose the
he's
ball
afraid.
because he has to run back and defend. I feel once he can get rid of the stigma and work on his bloody fitness and do more
Mhm.
defending, he will be prone to attack more because he will track back. I think he's not, bro.
I I don't know. The thing is, they keep playing him on the left. They keep playing him on the right. They should have I don't know. For me, it's more on consistency. They have him in one position. Because if you see, right, when he was in Dortmund, when he played on the right, he 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 managed to work out a relationship with the right back. And when you have a good relationship, it's like last time when Gary Neville and Beckham, you see they have a good relationship. They know that when Neville goes up, I will go down a little bit. Beckham will stay back a little bit. So the Neville will do the overlapping run and things like that. And when Beckham cuts out, Neville will know that, okay, without looking, he knows that Beckham's going to be there. He knows how to pass the ball out to the wing, and Beckham will just whip in the cross. So the thing is, I think they need to have that consistency of Sancho doing that. And I feel that Sancho is more effective as a playmaker. I mean, he can still score his goals, no doubt about that. He can still cut in and score his goals, but I think um, he should be playing that right wing role and do some crosses because he got quite a good right foot and his
Yeah,
crosses are quite good.
but you know why he's not in the thing, right? Because Anthony's putting in a shift.
Mm.
Yeah, Anthony has. Look, I know people like to go in on Anthony when he does the skill and all that, and then it doesn't work out. But look, man, I'm going to stand by this kid through thick and thin until he does some bullshit against the club. Because Ben Foster also said, I was just watching it just now this afternoon. Ben
Mhm.
Foster said the guy has got a trigger, left foot. Yo, if Ben Foster, a goalkeeper, saying this guy got one heck of a slap on that lefty, and then he brought us back to the goal he scored against City, and I watched it, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh yeah, there was a bullet. I mean, we're
Mm-hmm.
losing already at that point, but it was a bullet, bro. Far also.
One
So
touch.
one touch. So because Anthony is now, pretty much like I said, putting in a shift on the right. This Sancho boy with 350 a week, he ain't shit.
Yep.
The only way he's gonna get in, probably gonna get in FA Cup matches, round one against some Paria team like Plitzen or whatever in the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the only way Sancho is going to get a slot because if I'm the coach right now, I'm going to put Anthony in every time. Anthony's irritating players. He's
Mm-hmm.
getting us fouls. He's getting
Mm-hmm.
us fouls in good positions. He's the only one who's cutting and not afraid. Like, hey, I'm going to cut two defenders, right?
This is
And
like
if you
how
get the ball,
he
you get the
play
ball.
he played against the Dan Burn, the Newcastle fella. You saw how
Uh huh.
he the guy was like half a body taller than him. You just went up to him and just stood
See,
up to him.
see, the boy got. Where is Sancho's fire?
Mm,
Where is Sancho's?
that I have to agree.
Manchester United doesn't have this. We are lacking so much fire. Right now we need players like that. If you want Bruno to inject fire into you, oh my goodness, he'll inject fire into. 2 seconds later, he'll express frustrations like holy crap. The boy needs to hold it in. He won't do it.
Yeah,
And
man.
then you got Varane a bit too calm. Lisandro is brand new. Shaw can be a captain. Rashford, no, too young. De Gea, everyone wants him out. So it's Casemiro.
Yep.
You see, guys, where I'm landing on these suggestions. It's like this. I feel if we put one guy like that, it'll be steady. Who gives a shit if we rock the boat? If Bruno
Yep.
is not happy, fucking kick him out. Lah, sell him. We'll sell him for top dollar. Let somebody else take over. Because now we finally have a way that we are trying to play a system. Not
Yep.
like last time. We're trying to get player, try to play good football, bring this good player, good football. Ole is saying, "Never mind, you all play however you
Too
want.
many
Tactically not
individual
sound.
players.
Too
Yeah.
many individual players." Now Ten Hag is trying to put a system like how Pep does. So if one guy cannot play, the other guy can muscle straight away. But we know how this guy plays, so we can tweak a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Minor tweaks here and there. Now, too many tweaks in Manchester United. Guys unhappy. So that's why captain, if Casemiro, I think even a calming presence.
Yep.
Cut the
That one
crap.
I have to agree. And
It's a
he's
good.
already a proven winner, and he's shown to be someone that have so much fire. And I still can't get that goal he scored. You go, oh, that one.
Oh yeah, the comeback,
Yeah.
the comeback,
So
the stoppage
that
time
that
goal.
that header, that one. So the
Yeah,
thing is, that's the type of leader you want to see in the team, especially when the team that's lacking of fire. You need this fire, this someone that's holding the torch. It's like don't mind being the torch bearer, running in front. Running towards the enemy and then leading the whole team. You want this kind of player, and you don't want a whiner. And I have to agree with you, like Bruno whines too much, man.
Bruno whines too much. I know
Too
it's a good
much.
player. Everyone is going to be upset at me for saying like,
But
well,
I
he's a
mean,
good
he's a good
player.
player,
I
no doubt.
know, no doubt.
But yeah, even like Sancho was telling him to shut down the whining, stop moaning. The lips is like stop moaning. Even the own players are telling him to shut it, man.
Slow down, bro. Slow down. Because
Yeah.
getting too much. So that's why I don't like him as a captain.
Hmm.
The captain must always remember to control himself on the pitch. Now, you want to bring in about guys who didn't control themselves like Roy Keane. Nonsense.
Oh, the guy is
Roy
actually
Keane,
steady.
right steady, man. Roy Keane,
Hmm.
where got, oh, shit, asking God for divine intervention at every 2 minutes. Where God? He's looking at the player because there's a strategy to play, there's a formation to play. Everyone has defensive and offensive offensive duties, whatever, creative,
Mhm.
defensive duties you must do.
You
Bruno,
know
I
what?
feel
What?
when he tells players to do
Yeah.
something, don't listen about that.
You know what Ferguson said about Roy Keane? He said, right, with Roy Keane on the field, I don't have to worry and I don't have to really have to shout any orders because I know Roy Keane will do my job for me.
Yeah.
He is the manager or the head coach. As a captain, you should be the manager or head coach representative. Let's say the lieutenant on the field. Because when you tell the
That's
team
right.
what to do, and the captain will help the manager to carry out the message while they're playing because he's on the field. The manager can't go on the field. So I think Bruno, although yes, he's a smart kid, he's a smart kid. He's quite influential with the team, but he's too whiny. I cannot tahan.
What do you guys think here tuning in? Thank you all so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Let's have a talk here about like how to set the team for the future because I'm thinking if we keep going like this in the same way next season, we're going to be
Mhm.
crap. We probably
Yep.
finish fourth place again. What should be good for us now is if we win this FA Cup, I'm going to say it's a fluke. All right.
Mhm.
League Cup, I don't care. FA Cup, if we win, it's a fluke. Next season for me, we should finish third or second place. We won't
Mhm.
win. What do you guys think? I'm asking us to make Casemiro the captain for sweeping changes because these are some of the players I feel who will be out. The ones who are not here all gone lah. Bai, Tuanzebe, all these are gone.
Mhm.
Harry Maguire is gone. McTominay is gone. Fred is gone. Yeah, so there's quite a few players who I feel will go. So for next season, shouldn't we start a brand new fresh start, or are you? Do you guys think that we are going to rock the boat so much to the point that we shouldn't? I don't give a damn about nobody's feelings.
Mhm.
For me, everyone is replaceable. Has Pep ever cowered to a player's whims? Man, he replaced Cancelo in the goddamn middle of the season, man. Holy crap. That boy is scoring
He
fantasy hell
he
of a lot of goals. Shashi, you're about to
throw
win the
throw
fantasy, by the way.
yeah. He threw out the Joe Hart.
Joe Hart immediately. So we
Just
need that
pop.
courage.
Mm.
So why not? That Shashi wants Casemiro for captain. Me too. I'm thinking next year, fresh start. Put Casemiro as the captain, get rid of all this dead weight. Tell Bruno, okay, Bruno, shut the hell up. You go and play in front. If I tell you not to whine, don't bloody whine.
Mhm.
Someone needs to control him. And
Yep.
if Bruno shows his true colors, shows that he lancy, he wants to be captain and all that, then we know. And then once the
He's
fans turn on him, it'll be
yep.
easy to get him out. I'm telling you, we
Mhm.
change like this. We fans, we change like this.
You're no player is bigger than the club, man.
No player in the club, so I don't give a shit. So make Casemiro
Mhm.
captain. Secondly, should De Gea go? Uh, you go first.
Okay. The I personally think he's a good goalkeeper. He's a very good old school goalkeeper. I mean, he reminds me like players like Schmeichel, David Seaman, and players like that. Old school a little bit, but the modern football style is kind of like the type of football that they want goalkeepers to be like the literally the 11th player on the field as well, not just a goalkeeper. Um, I personally don't want him to go because I think he's a very good shot stopper, and he's one of the best in the world, in fact. But the way how the team plays, I'm not too sure. I don't know whether he can improve or not. His footwork. He's always known to have one or two weaknesses, like coming in for crosses and things like. He's still very scared in doing that. I don't know why.
Yeah,
So,
after all these years.
I don't know
I don't
why.
understand, man. Like
Yeah.
Shashi here said, we need to keep a big squad rotation. If you want to challenge, but like I just said a few seconds ago, Shashi. I don't know when you tuned in. Like, I feel like Fred, Scott, Maggie, and the other fellas who are out on loan, nobody will come back. I feel like I want Casemiro to be the captain next season. Fresh start, right? Let him lead
Mhm.
the way. 32 already, right? Never mind, lah, a few more years. Ericsson, I don't know how fit he will be, right? But what about De Gea? Should he be our number one, or should we get somebody else for number one? I believe in having a big squad, but I want to see. I'll get to the transfer window after this. I have a list of players I want to transfer. So Fred can stay. Need to start from the back. Good ball player. So you also want a new goalkeeper, okay?
Mhm.
Onana. Oh, Onana from Inter. Matthew says, well, time for De Gea to start. What? Hey, what's going on over here, man? Boy, hold the presses. Everyone wants De Gea to step down. Man, I'm going to shut the show, man. I'm going to shut the show, man. I'm going. Where's Sir Alex? Friday, he went Pasar Malam. Listen, Sir Alex usually sits here. He went Pasar Malam because yesterday he watched the Chelsea game. He was tired. Arthritis. But usually I have Sir Alex here. Sir Alex would crucify everyone. Hey, so that means everyone here is saying every time Ten Hag is being asked about David De Gea, Ten Hag saying no, a goalkeeper's role is to stop. You think he's just doing it for the sake of doing it, and deep down inside, he wants somebody who's out and out. Now, I also took a deep dive into thinking about this whole out and out strike goalkeeper who can, distribute the ball here, there, and all that. But all the world's best goalkeepers right now who are great distributors, right? Who work with Lala Move and Shopee and all that before. So and then they go to the library, they can rack up the books all like A to Z, just like that. Are you telling me all the world's best goalkeeping distributors are better shot stoppers than De Gea? You see, I understand where we can cut off on goals being scored against us if you played a bit higher, right? Ball can't be clear lah. Janganlah sampai dekat goal line baru aku nak lompat sini, lompat sana, save. Defender macam kimek, entah ke mana. Everybody lost, don't know where, whoever. Yes, I understand that. But my huge concern is, where is De Gea going to go and what happens then, right? Here is the problem with De Gea and why he cannot go to Spain. Real Madrid have a steady goalkeeper. Sevilla have a solid goalkeeper. Barcelona's keeper is not going to change. Just sign new contract. Who's the other one, brother? Atletico also have a decent goalkeeper who won't go anywhere. So basically,
They have a very good goalkeeper, actually.
in Spain, all the top goalkeeping spots are set. Thibaut Courtois, Madrid, are set. So there's no chance for him to go there and be number one, which is why he signed a new contract in Manchester United. So honestly, guys, I gotta tell you, I think we are all stuck with De Gea for another year. But your concerns are right now that he's not enough of a good ball distributor. Junsen, you might want to jump into this while I read some comments.
The thing is, I think the ball distribution. I remember when Ferguson bought him the last time. He was saying that this guy got good feet. You see, I don't understand what happened to him after that, because initially when he was at Atletico, they bought him because he's like a good all-rounded goalkeeper. He's a very good. He got very good reflex. The only thing that he was very thin the time, it was not physical enough, and then he couldn't come in and catch crosses and things like that. And I thought that would actually improve after playing for a while, but apparently he doesn't really still do that. But he compensated that by being an absolute
and incredible
reflex. His reflex was, it's very good.
That's,
so he
we got
compensated by
Spider-Man playing goalkeeper.
Yes. Yep.
And we got Spider-Man going goalkeeper, and you're.
Yep. And the thing is, like, distribution, I think that one can be trained. I think that one can be trained. I don't think so. It's not something that cannot be trained. If he's good enough, like Ferguson used to buy him and say he's good enough with his feet, I think he still can. It's just that, maybe he lost his way during that time because of a change of management and things like that.
Caicedo, I got you. So then, which goalkeeper would you like to see here? I have one here suggestion for Manuel Neuer, but I think Manuel Neuer is a bit old. But if you're giving me a comparison of who is a goalkeeper with good distribution, yeah. Okay, Manuel is on top. I would say I think it's a bit
Neuer at his peak. Yes, I think he's one of the best.
We did what? Alex Ferguson did try to get him what?
Yes.
Then we went for that Russian. Then we were supposed to go for the Russian national goalkeeper that shot us, and then it didn't work out.
Or something like that, right?
Yeah, Akinfeev. And then after didn't get him, we went with whoever the hell. We went Massimo Taibi. But anyway, this is what I'm saying. I don't think we should let David De Gea go. And maybe because there's no place for him to go, he might end up staying in Manchester United. But just if we get a new goalkeeper, he might be number 2. Now, if David De Gea wants to be number 2 and the number 1 that comes in is a great distributor, he's a former Post Laju salesman, newspaper postman, then I want to see. That'll be so exciting to talk about, man. The moment we lose 1-0, the new goalkeeper will be shot, he'll be killed. And then the moment like we hold like 3 clean sheets, he'll be heaven. He'll be the next Peter Schmeichel. I rate David De Gea very, very, very highly. But I disagree with Junsen in the fact that maybe he can learn how to distribute because...
Well, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Because 13 years and the fellas still hasn't learned how to... They should bring Massimo Taibi back, yo. Massimo Taibi, bro. 2 hands.
You need more
ball still can kang, yeah. Okay, we had Butterfingers Bartes was a shit goalkeeper. I don't know how Alex Ferguson never swapped him with this clown Taibi, but yeah, it was a comparison. I got you. So I don't think we should let David De Gea go. I don't think David De Gea has anywhere to go, honestly. I think he's just stuck in Manchester United and he won't go to any other English club because the prestige is just not there and the wages are kind of high. He's taking lesser wages now, so I think he's taking 280, not 350 like last time.
He's cutting it down.
Because of the fact no one wants him. He would have to go to Italy and I don't think he wants to play there.
Which team he will go to?
Yeah, because Napoli coach, after they won the title, he stepped down, right? There could be a mass exodus there, so Kim Min-jae, whoever goalkeepers who could go. He could go there. But I don't think he wants to play there.
Yeah,
I mean, what? You're going to play Napoli for, bro? You Manchester United, baby. What's up? What's up with that, man?
Might as well just retire, man.
Be legit. So it's very torn. I think I'm the only guy here who thinks David De Gea should still be our number 1. I feel that what we need to
I
fix
still
is the
think he
defense.
should be our number one.
Yeah.
I just say he just.
Okay.
I still think he should be our number one. I agree with
Most
you
of the
actually.
most of the guys
Yeah,
here
actually,
don't
I
want
still
him
agree.
to be number one. But it's a good topic. Let's see. I think like depending on which goalkeeper is available, who Ten Hag feels can play, which other defenders are going to come in. I think that will most likely be one of the biggest things here. So Dean Henderson, yeah, but Dean Henderson, then Dino did a quick long throw. Okay, I feel that, but isn't the Forest putting money? No doubt, he's a great. Find a legend number
Yep, yep.
two, Kim Min Jae. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. So now David De Gea put aside. I think it's split. It's a very minority who wants him to stay. Most people seem to agree agreeing with Beth. And also, I got to say one thing here. Mark Ogden came on the United stand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I tell you, I love Mark Ogden, man. Mark Ogden is a British writer who's covering
Mm-hmm.
Manchester United only.
He's a
He has,
ESPN writer, right?
is he yes, man? Yes. So he has broken a lot of stories. Mark Ogden, do you know what he said about De Gea? Eh, and I like people who put valid points. I like to listen to it because I don't want to change my opinion. I have strong opinions too, and I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind bringing it out. Right? We can argue about it. But Mark Ogden said this: we should definitely change De Gea. Why? Because he makes mistakes, and his entire explanation about De Gea was the boys made too many mistakes. His boys made too many mistakes, and he's so afraid to leave his line. Okay, it was a nice few minute talk. I'm breaking it down into one. I don't know what to say, guys. Like, I have to really take these things into consideration as well. If Mark Oden, a guy who knows football better than me, who's also a writer in the same field as me and Junson, this is basically journalism. He is saying we should take him out. It goes back to that whole thing where I said everyone is replaceable, but it's a scary thought, lah. It's
I mean,
a,
yeah,
it's
we
a, it's
replace
a
him,
scary
yeah, but with who? That's my
Yeah,
question.
that's
With
right. So
who?
depending who is there, right, then we can see
Mhm.
who is the guy who can come in and replace. But right
Yeah.
now, I think this is our our best guy. Okay.
Yep.
On that, we have. I wonder whether I should do the list or
Yeah.
maybe I should talk about my diet. Listen, I'm on a diet. All right. Okay, I'm on a diet. I'm putting on weight. I haven't been exercising, so I'm trying to do like what I did when I was in high school back then, where me and my mamas and all that, we all say, hey, let's try this thing called the Atkins diet. The Atkins diet was we didn't eat any carbs, meat, rice, bread, whatever, anything with carbs, just meat, vegetables, and then on the weekend you can splurge a little bit. You can eat whatever you want. I am observing an Atkins diet right now with no carbs, with me, no rice. I don't give a shit if it's the best lamb curry, it's the best chicken rendang, whether it's got the best curry set, fried papadums, gherkins. I don't care. I don't care. If rice is going to cost us 80 to 100 million, no.
No rice, man. There
This
are
is not a
many other
7.
better players out there, lah.
Look, man, we got biryani, we got
Mm-hmm.
basmati, we got
Mm-hmm.
jasmine, we
Mandy
got
rice.
Mendy. We got nasi goreng USA. I just said nasi goreng USA just now.
Mm-hmm.
Tapao.
Yong
We
Chow
got
fried rice.
Yong Chow with chili on the side. We got all these nice rice for us to eat. Why the fly nugget heaven are we keep going back to Declan Rice, bro? What's happening? Why do we keep going back to this rice guy? Is rice really? I know some of the guys said like rice. I know the homeboy he like rice. We're talking about very good, but why, bro? Tell me now. This you talk. I said I want you to bring this in on this rice thing. Okay, you go ahead and tell us lah. How much was the contract? Fill in the crew. I got 6 people in. Thanks for tuning in, man.
I mean, it's like you're going to pay 100 million for
3.
uh,
Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
100 million for I would say a decent midfielder lah. I say a decent. I wouldn't say that he's a bad player. It's just that he's not someone that I think it can actually drive the team. I mean, we're going to compare him. I had to put it because we have one of the best defensive midfielder in the team at the moment, which is Casemiro. And if you want to bring Rice in, is he supposed to be Casemiro's replacement? Or is he supposed to pair with Casemiro and maybe he plays in the Christian Eriksen position? How do we want to play him? So the thing is that's the question. If you say, okay, Rice is coming in as a long-term replacement for Casemiro, I don't see that fire in him. I don't see that certain level of skills in him. So I don't think he's worth that 100 million. For me, if you want me to get a player that's similar, I said I think Matthew said go for Casado or maybe go for Ruben Neves. I think Ruben Neves is a way better player than him. So I don't think Rice is worth that much. And then if you're going to bring him in, and because he knows that he's English, we're going to pay premium for him. We're going to be giving him a high wage also, because I don't think so he will come for cheap in terms of salary as well. So he's going to ask for a high salary as well, maybe for 250, maybe 300. I don't think so go 300 lah, but 250. Because I think Richard Arnold is trying to cap the wages as well, not going to give them crazy wages. But for a slightly above average player, I don't think so that's worth it lah.
You see, Arsenal are in the top spot to get fried rice, and they said if the Yong Chow is good, they want to pay £300,000 a week for the best nasi goreng USA in England. I said there's nasi Pattaya, Caicedo, there's nasi Bojari, whoever,
Ruben Neves.
and there's a Spanish paella in De Jong. So with all these other rice, with maybe more spices, my light also died because we're talking about rice, and rice is shit. My fucking light died. So because of that, I don't think we should go in for this rice fella at all. I don't want to see Rice anywhere close to this team. Like you said, I don't know where the fuck he's going to play. Kamavinga is a good player. Alongside Casemiro and a replacement can sub each other. Yeah, the problem will be who's going to be the first team? Now, who's going to be first team? Casemiro going to start getting angry. He's not playing first team. Cult hero did all the.
He's going to start tackling them.
Tackling. He should. Yeah. How should? Ericsson is going to play here and there, but he is a creative force from the back. So there's going to be a tough place to put this fella, and I don't know where is he going to go.
Yep.
I think everyone here says Rice is out. Caicedo, I saw him play that day against us. He played like shit. I thought it was absolute crap.
I think McAllister was a better player.
McAllister has there was some story about him also and his release clause for 40 million, right? So he's also billion. So I think as far as the midfield go, the one and main fella we should go for all out this transfer market is to go out for De Jong again. I think we're going to try and get a striker. So this is the next topic I'm coming to. But as far as the midfielder go, listen, man, that's the target. That's the guy you want. Put all your money in, go and get him, and then try to get him in quickly. That's it. And if you have second, third place and all that, get them in quickly. Throw away Sabitzer, throw away Weghorst. Let's go. Let's start afresh. Because if Sabitzer is just going to be like a better McTominay or Fred, I don't want.
I mean, they're trying to get him to become like a squad player, actually, someone, because he can play in a lot of positions.
Yeah, so if that kind of players
I don't mind getting him in lah. I don't mind getting him as a backup. As a backup.
I think it's not good enough for me. Yeah, not good enough for me. I think I'm looking at this bench.
Good enough for first team.
No, he's not good enough at all. He's not good enough to sit on the bench. With the talent that is out there, and with the rebuilding process that we have now, I want number one target in midfield. Defender, I don't know who we're going for. Kim Min-jae, maybe. Number one target in midfield, Nigel De Jong. Fuck everyone else. Because everyone else, if you don't want to sell them, let them be the second. Let Tomine be the sit down. His contract is lower. Fred also is already fixed. Let them sit. I feel if Sabitzer comes, he can't even get a slot in Bayern. He can't even second string also Sabitzer wasn't there. That's why they put him on loan here. So I feel if you can't even get a set there, here he came now suddenly got injured. For me, I'm not saying your opinion is wrong. I'm saying for me, not good enough. I want somebody else or someone from the youth.
More reliable. What was that guy's name?
Give a chance to be a youth.
Kobe Mainu.
Yeah, there you go. I love that kid.
Zidane, Iqbal, Charlie Savage. I think all these fellas should be given a chance also, man.
So why you want to go if won't come in the first place? Hey, there was so much of drama back then with all the agents saying one thing, club saying one thing. Okay? I'm putting it like this. There was a lot of bullshit going on, wheeling and dealing to get a lot of money from Manchester United. That's why the deal didn't go through. If that full money, whatever went through, the exorbitant price they were asking for, if we paid it, he would have come. He would have said, oh, no, it was this. I was just saying that because the club told me to say that. So all this thing about, I know the fans jumped on him. I said, screw the guy. He doesn't want to come in. Fuck him lah. Why the hell bother keep going for him? But deep down inside, I feel Ten Hag still wants him. And I feel that boy can come. He can unlock
the type of player that Yeah, he's the type of player that, I mean, basically he's a Ten Hag player lah.
Yeah, yeah, and you're right. Yeah, Bruno. What is this? Bruno gave him a ball slamming. Actually, I thought Casemiro really killed Barcelona in the game. So yeah, these are the guys we should go for. Now, the next thing to talk about. These are the list of transfers we're looking at. Fried rice with egg. Mason Mount, Neymar, Osimhen, Vlahovic, De Jong, Kane. Who should join us? Put in the comments, guys. Let me know who out of this list of players, or if I missed anybody. All right, who is the
What?
first fellow? Because these are all the top names right now, the
Mhm.
hottest names. I don't know whether I missed out any. I feel these are the hot names. De Jong is my observation, my thesis. Right? Who should join first? Yes, no, or neither. Bro? Talk to me.
Yeah, I think we need a De Jong because we can't rely on Ericsson too much for long term. De Jong is a young option. I mean, De Jong can be the young replacement for Ericsson, the long term replacement for Ericsson. Ericsson is a class act, and I think at the moment De Jong is the next best thing to take over lah. We need someone like that, and he knows what Ten Hag wants, and he plays what Ten Hag wants also. So I think he should be our first choice at this moment. Mason Mount, I don't know where he's going to play also. Same thing, same question again. Where he's going to play? He's going to play where Bruno is playing, unless we let go Bruno and put Mount.
Mm.
And if he can't get into the first team of Chelsea, this Chelsea team, like you say with Sabitzer, then why you want to get him for? Because he's English, he's cheap. I don't know. Might as well play Zidane Iqbal, right? So, striker. That one's a bit tricky. I'm not too sure who should I go. There's actually three options. I'm definitely going to write out name. I don't want another drama king here. We have enough whiners and we have enough drama fellas already, and we managed to get quite a few of them. And I don't want another one to come in. But Osimhen, Vlahovic, or Kane. Vlahovic and Osimhen. Okay, Osimhen has had a very good season. I think it may be a good option. They say he's an all-rounded player and someone that can basically is like a good version of Lukaku basically. Vlahovic is I think it's a target man, different style of play. They said he's like the young Ibrahimovic, which I have not really seen that much, so I don't want to comment too much. Harry Kane will be for me I think the last show also I said if we can get him for below 80, I don't mind getting him for a short term just to to fill in the gap and get us some trophy first. But a long term, I don't think so. We should go for Kane because the guy is already 30 a bit too old unless we want to do another Van Persie
I see most of the guys here. I see Osimhen almost everywhere. Frankie De Jong is still there. I don't see many Kane, and I see Mbappe. Okay, look, man, Mbappe is my guy.
Yo, Mbappe is your post, right?
I forgot to put him there. I was so caught up with the sale, club sale. Lucky reminder. Look, man, Mbappe is my guy. Holy shit, man, this guy is just I think he's one of the world's best strikers right now. He's so powerful, strong, got guile, got speed. He's playing the stupid Farmers League. It's just ridiculous. You know how much money they're giving him, right? He's actually by right probably the highest paid footballer in the world. Okay, it's all just a cover up. No, really, I'm telling you, the third highest now. Maybe he shouldn't be, but he's probably the third highest player in the world.
I think what PSG is paying him to stop him from going to Real Madrid. My God, I don't know what they paid him, man.
Yeah, so Mbappe would be as far as the striker goes, Mbappe would be my number one choice hands down. But out of this list, right, this is what I came to my conclusion. I read someone put this one line that day, and that reading that one line changed my mind. They said this: Harry Kane's a good striker because he still scored 27 goals while he's playing for this shit Spurs team. I was like, fuck. Now that's a very, very good point. This Spurs team is shit. And the boy is scoring 27 goals in all all competition, including the Premier League. So
he's quietly doing it. I mean, there was there's no spotlight on
big
his
fanfare and all that because he's playing shit. So by right, he should be the main guy who comes to Manchester United. He should be the guy we buy. Instant success. Here's the problem. This is what Evra said, or somebody said. I agree. Not Evra, maybe somebody else. You buy him at 30, 31, 32. I thought you were rebuilding. Hello, Manchester United. Hello, right? So I thought you were rebuilding. If you were rebuilding, why are you getting another old fella pay top dollar? And then if he's injured, he only can pay 2 seasons. And then after they say, oh, we bought him to help the rebuild, but it didn't work. it would be it would be remiss of
Backfired
us
lah.
to go and do that. So the better thing, the smarter thing to do is, with all that big money, with that top money, why don't you go and invest it in up and coming players, young players with potential, who you can mold into the system. Not to say Kane you cannot mold into your system. You can definitely mold Kane into the system, but the age, the wear and tear, the longevity, and his insistence on continuing to play international football could hamper his performance for the club. Now that is where it throws him out for me, right? So Osimhen has come out and put his intent, saying that I want to play in the Premier League, but then now Chelsea are on high alert, right? I don't know how the fuck they're spending when they're playing so badly. City also could be on high alert. Arsenal also could be on high alert. Only Spurs only won't be on high alert. They'll be on low alert.
They'll
So
just be on high.
they'll just be on high. They're mad full of, so
Ah,
they, they
shit.
they they won't do jack, right? So with that, having said that, for me, Kane will be out. Now Osimhen would be top for me, I suppose, right now. I think he's one of the best strikers in the world. I think we can get him for a good price. Hopefully, we can learn, he can teach, he can get stronger, he can fight in the Premier League. Hopefully, he doesn't have too many injuries. However, I also like Vlahovic. I feel Vlahovic hasn't really done shit. He's super fit, he's healthy, he can come in, can definitely run. Tall, easy to market, very good looking. He looks like fucking Don Draper. What is that from the Madman? John Hamm. Very handsome guy, very easy to sell. Easy to
You
market.
got the
We
face to
social media
market.
club, what?
Yep.
We social media club.
You need a face, man. You need to fit a
Why?
face on the
Yeah.
jersey, man.
Why do you think our social media team like the Frankie De Jong saga so much? Because they can keep putting his face on our Twitter. The girls and the boys, they went gaga for Frankie De Jong. So they love this kind of faces. So Vlahovic would be there. Neymar, the price and all that. I'm a big Brazil guy, but Neymar at this stage, no lah, a bit too much.
No
Fried
lah.
rice,
It's
Nathan Ma,
31?
fuck, no go.
31,
Too
right?
old already.
Neymar, a bit
Still
too old.
class, but if you're gonna do that diving shit and all that, don't
Yeah
lah.
lah.
So number one for me right now is Frankie De Jong, as I said. Number two, number one is Mbappe. Number two is Frankie De Jong. Number three is Osimhen. This is where I'm putting this list here right now. How many of them can we get? Most likely fat fucking hopes. But yeah, $60, 60 million, 60 million probably, yeah. Ericsson played with Kane, but that's many years ago. I'm sure they can combine again. Mbappe, but maybe a bit of an attitude. Yeah, that's true. So this would be the problem with Mbappe and what's the other fellas? The other fella I said? Yeah, whoever the fuck
Osimhen,
it is.
De Jong.
No, De Jong coming and Bruno have giving him an attitude. Okay. So these are some of the things lah. So one whiny British bitch, Bruno, enough, no need Neymar. Yeah. So I guess Neymar won't be in the reckoning because everything's on money, bro.
Yep.
Everything's on money. Now,
Yeah.
last but not least, the thing we need to talk about, and I want to put a banner for this, but I'm so sick of it, man. The sale of the club. Let's get serious. Let's get serious.
Let me put on my serious face first. I can't be serious for this lah. It's like a joke.
But must talk
It's not-
about it because by tomorrow
It's
we
not
could be
funny
sold.
joke.
By tomorrow we could be sold. Guys. We're 8
feel-
hours ahead, right?
Yep.
By tomorrow, Friday is 2
There's a
p.m.
deadline,
there,
right?
Friday, yeah. By today, apparently today evening, whatever fuck, the club is supposed to be sold. I knew from the start, right? This thing won't happen when they say, "Oh, in January, in December, it'll all be sold." In January, we saw para punda, sunni le sold. So I knew this sale was never going to go through. It was never going to happen. But I didn't expect it to be this long, protracted this long, you know.
Oh.
And it's frustrating because they are playing a game, you know. They want to actually, in my opinion, they want to actually sell to Qatar. But because Jim is saying I will keep you in the club, they are purposely saying we are favoring Jim so the Qatar up their bid. These bloody guys.
But the Qatar, I think they released another article, right? I think they're trying to threaten them also already. They say what if you
because they said they go West Ham.
Yeah, they go West Ham.
They said they go West Ham. So by today, apparently, we're supposed to be Shashi Qatar. Let's start GoFundMe and buy it. I would love to. I want to know who do you guys prefer us to sell the club to? I have already said I want it to go to the Qataris only because of the deal, which is Glazers out.
Yep.
This bloody white chap, Whitey, whose Nice club have already put up a thing to boycott. Nice fans club already put out a thing to boycott and to get them out of the club. They said they've been running the club poorly. Now this club wants to buy us, and he's saying he's going to keep out of the 6 or 8 inbred brothers. Only 2 want to stay. Okay,
And they want to
Bozo
get that
number
too.
1
Yeah.
and Barney. So Bobo the Clown and Barney are 2 fellas who want to continue staying at the club. These 2 fuckwits are the ones who are, you know, holding up the sale. Now Ineos came in and said he wants to keep them. Are you out of your freaking mind? Hey, I'm saying this right now. Jim Ratcliffe is now the enemy.
Hmm. And he dared to call himself a Man United fan.
I mean, the fucker tried to buy Chelsea.
Mm.
Then now he wants to buy United. But you see, some analysts said this. He would never keep them there. He's a smart guy. He's a billionaire. He has money. Why would he keep them there? It doesn't make sense. It's probably just the optics. Well, what if he does? You know what I'm saying? Qatar already said full buy, you out, this fella out, everybody out. Your grandmother's out, your father's out, your father's dead.
And he
I
said he
don't give a
wanted to
shit.
develop the whole
The
area.
area, make it into a bloody his own town, whatever, some Westworld shit, whatever fuck going on, new stadium. But these
New training ground.
bloody Glazers are absolutely being so terrible that is, I don't know, lah, it's pissing me off, lah. Jim Ratcliffe cannot be our friend anymore.
Okay, lah. But
How
look
can
at
he
it
be?
this way, lah. I mean, we are lucky that we didn't end up like Newcastle with Mike Ashley, lah. 10 years and not selling it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
we
thank
we
fuck
are
for that.
lucky we didn't become like that, man.
Lucky one, yeah. We had the Glazers, lesser of two
Mhm.
evils. So most of
Mhm.
you say we want to go Qatar. Maybe Elon Musk, Elon Musk and his bullshit. So
Mhm.
far, Qatar is best suited. Yeah, fully buy. So I think everybody wants to go with Qatar because we don't care.
Mhm.
So I really hope by tomorrow it gets to Qatar, but I feel it won't happen. I don't think it's going to happen
It's gonna drag again, lah.
by tonight.
Trust
Yeah,
me.
by tonight.
Tomorrow they're going to release that. Oh, we have received an improved bid. We'll consider about it.
So
We
now,
will look
last
at
but not
it.
least,
Mhm.
City's FFP charges. Now, I think I lost my focus. I need to talk a little bit about this. 115 charges Manchester City are facing.
Just one. Just
I
one.
just, I just thinking,
Just one have to stick.
if they do that bullshit where they say that okay, we don't let them buy players for 3 window, 2 window, they can take the whole ruling and shove it when the sun doesn't shine, lah. That's some bullshit ruling. And also one more thing I want to touch on here, and I hope fans of other clubs watch this. Share this, man. Share this part also. Screw you if you are comparing Alex Ferguson and Pep. Pep used money, got all the previous managers to come and spend money like shit, waste the clubs, waste the oil fellas, the shake fellas money. He started with Mark Hughes buying Robinho and all that stupid shit. Then he went with Pellegrini, also some bullshit. Buy, 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 buy. Then he
Then
went with
Mancini.
Mancini, buy like hell, pay also salary like hell, and then one sanction from FIFA because they're corrupt as fuck. 1 year, 2 windows, one middle, one end. Didn't make much of a difference. Then this investigation was done by the Premier League. They found 115. By right, they should be relegated. They should
There's
be
a lot,
relegated.
man. Yeah, 150
Don't
is a
even
lot, man.
dare come here and compare Alex. Alex Ferguson took us from a shit ass club with good, motivated pariah players to be good players, and then
Mhm.
found one bloody spark in Eric Cantona, godsend. The king,
Yeah, man.
fucking king, crown that
Happy
motherfucker.
birthday, man. Happy
Okay,
birthday, Eric.
appreciate it. Happy birthday to him too. Both of us
Mhm.
are Geminis, me and Eric. So talking Alex, my buddy. So he got a fantastic player in Eric Cantona that changed the Premier League and football altogether. Yeah,
Mhm.
fuck you. Your couch, your couch. Some Rick James, babe. I'm the best looking motherfucker in town. Look, seriously, like it's no comparison. Pep didn't take a bunch of ragtag farmers and make them top players. Do you know who else did that? Jose Mourinho at
Mhm.
Porto. He found a group of players that would die for each other, kill for each other. Two
Mhm.
captains who say, "I don't want to be the captain, you be the captain." No, you be the captain. I don't want to be the captain. Sacrifice for each other. He never found a team like that ever before. That is a team of farmers and fishermen, sardine fucking fishermen in fucking in Portugal who went and won the Champions League.
Mhm.
Where the flying shit? Where the hell did Pep come into the picture? Huh? You even at Barcelona, he had top players. Okay, It's freaking Barcelona, lah, way. Ask Pep to go and take a Millwall, okay? Bring Millwall to a top 10 for 2 seasons, in the Premier League. Then you want to compare me with Alex Ferguson, probably I won't say anything. I'll be like,
Yep.
wait, that's pretty good, man. But don't you dare compare Sir Alex Ferguson
This
with
is
Pep.
not
Not
even
even in the
close, man.
same
Yep.
stratosphere. Not even close. Okay? Screw City and screw those clowns who kind of put that kind of fucking comparison up. That really got me pissed off, man. I was so pissed off. Ask him go to
And
the
not only
Scottish
that,
League and when European can't compare.
not only
Yeah,
that, if you,
exactly.
you ask all the managers during the 90s and even the 2000s, right, the early 2000s, all of them say that Sir Alex Ferguson is not just a good manager, as in a football manager, but he's a very good person. He's the type of person that when you call him and ask for advice, he will help you. He will even ask you, come have a cup of wine with me. Let's discuss about this. No, even a lot of his ex-players, they say, I go to him, he will just give me advice.
Yeah.
You see,
So you
he's a better person.
see Roy Keane aside, because Roy Keane also was drinking all the time. He wasn't looking after himself. So Roy Keane also is not really totally innocent in this. Alex Ferguson had his bullshit with his son.
Yeah.
Loaning players to the club. The son, they terminated the contract. He brought back the loanee. It's not right. It's not right.
Mm.
But as far as title goes, how being a manager goes, and the history wise
Mhm.
goes, I'm so pissed off, man. People bring that shit up. Okay, so when these charges, FFP charges come, all right, it should really come to light how much bullshit, how much money they've been overspending, how they've been cooking the books. And this Khaldun fella, I hope they banned him from England. Why
Mhm.
the fuck should he come to England if he broke laws, man? We're talking
Mhm.
hundreds, billions of dollars. But of course, England is corrupt. They open their doors to England spreads their legs for anybody who's got money. Let's just be
It's all
honest
about
here,
the money,
okay?
man.
So
All about
it's
the
going to
money.
happen. So I hope one of that sticks. I hope one of it sticks. Frank Rijkaard built the team before he came fair. Okay,
Yep.
so all right. You know what? I think we've covered everything. Hold on. Comment. Hang on. I think we've covered. Yeah. So you know what? We've covered everything. Let me see. Did I miss out? Now, I want to do an FA Cup preview sometime next week. You can check quickly when the FA Cup final. What they said Sunday, right?
FA Cup matches. Hold on.
Cup
Yes,
is on
third
10
June.
o'clock. It's on 3rd June, 10 o'clock. So that means I got to do the preview at least a few days before. So it's exactly a week. Exactly a week from now.
Mhm.
Last match is tomorrow, guys. So I'm going to go live because I'm off on Monday. So you all tune in around 1 o'clock,
Last
1
match is on
1:15.
Sunday.
Yeah, 11:30.
Mm.
So we should finish about 1:15. With the extra time, stoppage time. If you guys would want to tune in, come. We'll have our say, see how the last match go, talk some shit, and then I need to do an FA Cup preview. So I've already asked Homeboy Tiny to come in. Any of you want to come? Okay, go and subscribe wherever. When I put the thing, I'll put the link there. Just click the link. Maybe you have to sign up, whatever, all this nonsense. I don't know how it works. Jump into the stream. Now, Pep is a psycho, Eto and Ibra, yes. And yes, I know those stories. I remember. And how Messi was a little bitch and complained, say he continued wanted to play on the left or in the middle. Yeah. So here's the thing. A few things I'm going to quickly recap. Number one, Pep Guardiola. Eric Ten Hag not in the manager of the season is a travesty.
Yes.
I think we're. I think this is a successful season. Very well done. I think there's a lot of dead weight that needs to go. I
A
think
lot.
Anthony is the. I think Anthony is the one who's going to hold down the right side, and Sancho needs to buck the fuck up.
Yep.
I think we need a huge revamp in the team, and I think it begins with defense. Goalkeeping wise, I don't know. You all stay tuned here. Let's see what happens, man. It's a very. I love it. I love that you guys are very open with your
Kim
opinions.
Min
Don't need to
Jae,
be
man.
shy,
Kim
lah.
Min
Just say
Jae.
Kim Min
Kim
Jae.
Min
So some
Jae.
we will see. So
I like
a lot
him,
of
man.
things to talk about. A lot of
Mm.
things to this one. Tune in soon, and God, I hope we don't. I hope we beat City in the Africa final, man.
I
Screw
hope tomorrow we have a new
the
owner.
treble. Yeah, that too. Hopefully Qatar comes in. Hopefully
Mhm.
we thwart City's dreams of a treble.
Mhm.
Because with all these injuries, man, FA Cup is going to be a tough one. Okay, guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Vincent, thanks for joining. It's been a while.
Thank you.
Great show. Loved it. Fantastic. Love you guys. Peace out. You all know what to do. Until the next time, Majulah Sukan untuk negara.